there's so much forage in here. Smallmouth, but a few walleye.
I thought it was a walleye when he grabbed it.
Look at that. All right.
Think about that.
Oh, super.
Not too bad. 18, 19 maybe.
Yeah, good fish.
And then here's a big pot of bait.
Yeah.
See, there's a real big pot of bait. So those are kind of things that I kind of look for, you know, this time of the year. You know, earlier in the year, of course, you know, they're going to be tighter up on the points and on the break, but now they're kind of off the deeper edge. And that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Like I said, there's a lot of ways to catch them, and you could catch them your favorite way, or pursue your favorite species here. And
fishing for me has always been an excuse to be in extraordinary places. It's my big excuse, and that's why I like to guide, do tournaments, because I like being near rocky outcropping, near pine trees that grow to the edge. You see a moose, you got people that are happy to be there. Sometimes they, you know, they don't like to be too close to each other, but generally they're all communal. And whether it's ice fishing, everybody's friendly. Open water, there's a wave, there's a high. You can definitely tell the Minnesota spirit. And even if you're not from Minnesota, somehow all of a sudden your hand goes up and you wave. But
yeah, we'll take it.
All right, good job.
Right.
Walleye.
The fish du jour. Let's see. Now, late in the day, we're getting a flurry hot action. Not only smallmouth, but a few walleye thrown in. And
fish go left, right, down. These go left, right, down, up, down, all over the place.
That's right.
To the surface, to the bottom.
That's right. That's
Awesome.
Right. Good fish.
You got one going.
Northland Fish and Tackle. This is our laboratory. John and I grew up in this area, and this is where we learned to love fishing and developed our fish and tackle product line. There's a lot of 2.5 to 4 pound largemouth bass in our central and north central Minnesota lakes, and this is kind of a typical fish that we're looking for.
And what are you looking for in structure this time of year, Tom?
Just looking for the corners off the drops of the bars, and you know, and I'm looking for the fish too. You know, a lot of times you'll see them suspended about a foot off the bottom, and like there's one right there.
Third smallmouth, huh?
That fish was just down at the base of that drop. Just hiding in about 20 feet of water, 19. Oh, look at that.
Oh, good fish, good fish. You need the net? Describe the kind of area that we're working on right now.
Okay, there's a big shallow flat that's out behind us, and it drops down this side of the lake. It drops down to like 50 feet of water. Up on top of the flat is maybe 7 or 8. These fish are hiding in about 20 right now. They're done up in the shallows. They've done their spawning and all that kind of stuff. Now he's found his way down that deep drop. Rigging them like they're doing now. This we could get a northern walleye, smallmouth. Next fish could be a largemouth for all we know.
That's what this lake's known for. This multi bag.
Yep,
Okay.
hey
Tom, are you changing baits here? Tell me, what are some of your favorite waters for summertime angling in the Grand Rapids area?
Well, it's kind of hard to replace Big Winnie, but you know, we got a lot of lakes. You know, there's so many. Trout Lake and Coleraine, Pokagman, Grand Rapids, very good for big walleyes. You know, there's a lot of good lakes. Bowstring is excellent. Sand Lake is really good. You know, we are very, very fortunate and blessed with some of the best walleye lakes in probably some of them in the country, but especially in Minnesota. You know, so we're very, very fortunate to have that available. Leech is really a good multi-species lake because you got, you know, not only do you have walleyes, but you've got good muskie fish, and some of the, you know, best muskies that are caught in the state come out of there.
One thing we do have is there's a lot of area. It's wilderness, and you can get out and explore. Small watercraft this is your mecca here. This is your mecca to bring your Hobie, to bring your canoe, bring your John boat. A lot of stuff you can move around because not all the accesses are easy. And that's the best part. If they're easy, they'd be fished hard. But there's accesses with cement ramps that you could drive up to right now that have people like crowded. You go out there and they're all sitting out for walleyes, and the bass are going bananas by shore. And we've seen it today. Walleye fishermen around, nobody pitching for bass, and we were just having a bass attack out there.
This Island Lake smallmouth, and there's that marabou jig. This is a technique that has really been kept kind of quiet in the north. This impulse middlebait on a jig. Yeah, they do.
They just, man, that thing just slurped it right down.
Good. Saddle here, but nice place. I just figured a drop shot might be in order, and we were pretty quickly rewarded. All right, thanks a lot. Some particularly outstanding bass fishing.
Oh, they're untouched here. You know, granted, when you get near town, some of them lakes get hit, but there's little pockets even off the highway that are really good. And just know that when you're in the Grand Rapids area, that there's lakes that you can find and go to, a lot of them, that don't get touched for bass. Some of them get fished. People who find out about them realize that this is some of the best bass fishing in the United States. You don't get 10, 15 pound largemouth bass, but we get consistent 3 to 5 pounders and some 6s, and every now and then you hear little rumors of 7s floating around there. All right. There's so much forage in here.
Smallmouth, but a few walleye.
Fish go left, right, down. Fish go left, right, down, up, down.
That's it.
Yeah, fishing's my excuse to be in extraordinary places and meet cool people.